Welcome back to the channel, it's Donex again, and I have another replay for you. It's again mid-higher rated DB, soon this time I am against Rikka, and as usual, I lose the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, or the die roll. It's whatever, I go second, and I'm not playing many hand traps, so I'm not expecting to draw them, but I am drawing Kurikara, and yeah, let's see his combo, let's see it through it. Grab a bunch of corn to eat so we can enjoy his combo. Now he's going for the Sunavalon stuff. Yeah. All very fun and interactive. Healer, it's no time, so it's fine. Also, this card not being once per turn, this card not being once per turn, this card not being once per turn. Fuck off. So yeah, he goes for that. He main decks Therion, so it's standard at this point, especially in this format. He goes, and this is the end of the Sunavalon setup. He now going for the Rikka setup. Uh, we see the teardrop and Bagalaser coming back, so we have to deal with a tribute for cost, a steal, a tribute, a bounce, and a gate, and he didn't have the fairy. Why didn't he have the fairy? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, he gets back Bengal answer, and we don't have a great hand, but not bad either. We drew both Trail and Illumination, which is both unlucky and lucky in the same time because they have synergy with each other, but they're both breaks. So I should have not. I would have rather not draw any of them. So who cares? And now we go and start as usual with the brave stuff. And now we search Enchantress, Sand Enchantress, and search right. So here I think it should Regulus negate right. That's 100% correct. But it doesn't do so, which is okay. We get the Draco back, which forces an interaction, and so that's the reason why Therion King has to negate because he negates the fact. So I don't think there's a better spot to Regulus negate. But anyway, he doesn't do anything on resolution, and we Duskwalker this card Draco back. He has no idea of what this card does, as like 90% of Yu-Gi-Oh players. Now we have this setup, and this forces an interruption because first of all, I'm threatening a Synchro 6, so he has to do something here, right? Let's see what he does. Oh, and he shit tributes the token to steal supply, and that's fair. But now we have Assault. Assault Synchron now threatens another synchro summon on my part, because of course, Atsuner and Announcer, and that's how you break boards. You keep on threatening synchros, so he has to spot removal, right? It in his mind, this is Black Rose. Like, how do you not negate here? How do you not interrupt here? So there goes his teardrop in a second. Yeah, teardrop tributes the supply, which is strange. Usually they take away the tuner, but anyway, we don't talk about that. So teardrop tribute, so trail can trigger even if it didn't have illumination. But yeah, Bengal answer bounces trail. And since Trail was summoned by her own effect, she gets banished, unfortunately, because we didn't use our normal summon, so that could be very useful. But yeah, she gets banished. And now we can Kurikara tribute away, and we deal with Regulus as well. now we're in main 2, and as you know, as you see, he doesn't have any cantrips, and Rika is known to be playing board breakers mainly. I like Flounder basically. But of course, I'm playing like this, so I know he has 4 cards in hand, and I'm praying at this point he doesn't have a Veiler, and which he didn't, so I can go freely for Speeder. And now we enjoy our Speeder resolving, which is always a nice feeling. Charge draw, and now we have Baron, Pop Concon, Supai comes back, and here that was a mistake for me because I knew I would have popped Petal on his turn. I mean, I would negate Petal on his turn, and that plays into Talent. So that was a mistake for me not negating his end phase revive. And I get banished because he had Dark Ruler. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but it didn't cost me the match. So now he's recurring his Rika engine, and now he's comboing again. That's beyond hits 2, which is like sure. He goes for Strana, and yeah. So now for some reason he tribute my Supai instead of Baron, which is so strange. And this like forces his Rika Princess negate, because otherwise I would have popped Konkon, and that's not what you wanna do. And now I can play freely. I can Faithful Search my Enchantress and discard Overtake because I will normal summon Enchantress and an Overtake for Jet. This makes Herald, Enchantress from Grave, right, tribute the token for Stardust, and now we go for Ask Dragon and chaining one Ask Dragon, sending to Herald. He is reading my cards, that's mine. And now we have a Dispatter, Illusion of Chaos, grabs Souls, Mill, and now we draw one, is Fenrir, which is useless, but we need a discard fodder for Jet, and we discard away the Fenrir, and now we make Excel, send a Stardust, we increase, we make Chaos Angel, we banish the Konkon, and now he doesn't have any other outs unless he draws another Konkon, which would be very unfortunate for me. He drew Thrust, and this means he doesn't play Terraforming, which is... I don't know how I feel about that, but I don't know anything about Rika. Yeah, he Thrust, searches Talents draw. He doesn't draw Konkon, and the game is mine. Now let's go to game 2. Game 2, he starts again, I side in my board breakers, my draws, and I only draw Dark Ruler, and I also draw Double Enchantress with Dracoback, which is so frustrating. But anyway, let's see how he combos. He doesn't have a very strong hand, but it's still not bad either. And so he passes on Strana and Konkon with Princess Negate, and here Ash is very brutal. I was expecting a Princess Negate, and yeah. Now I really misplay. This talent should have been a draw. I don't know why I took this. I thought if I remove his only Rika body from his build, he will now be able to princess away my monsters, but he still has shit. So Dark Ruler does nothing, Talents did nothing because I misplayed, and I just lose. And yeah, he tributes Trena and takes Jet, and he's making an Hyperion, so there's nothing I can do at the point. But now it's game 3, and we finally can start playing. And we start with Right, of course, the best card in our deck. And we go for the Right Jet combo with Overtake, which is even stronger because we still have a normal summon. And we foolish for Ringworm. Yeah, this was important. We foolish for Ringworm before going for Herald because that doesn't have any drawbacks, right? Um, I know he won't troll me, um, because he would have done it before, and he cannot roll on foolish. I know he's not gonna ash me, and even if he hashed, it wouldn't have made any difference because my setup was already complete. So you gotta remember that this shit vanishes from hand and deck. But yeah, that aside, we go for speeder, and this is our combo you've seen 1,000 times. And now this is where the combo is different. Usually you go for Access Synchro Stardust and revive and go Dispatter, Herald, and Double Omega. But I know he's on board breakers. I saw Dark Ruler game one, and I know Rikka really likes to play a lot of board breakers going second. So I have to go for Librarian and hope to draw um, anti-spell, right? And that was what I do. So souls. Now we can send two. Again, the talent was not needed in this matchup. I left one because just in case, right? But yeah, it's father for souls anyway, so who cares? And now we go for the deep draw line. I'm starting drawing all ends, which is kind of annoying, but fine, because we eventually uh, will draw the anti-spell. Like, I'm drawing so much. I only have 16 cards in deck. How am I not drawing the anti-spell, right? So we finally have it, and we rip one with Omega. We rip a thrust that would have done nothing anyway, and we flip anti-spell. So we still have two negates, anti-spell Ash, and he has only spells and a Princess, which does absolutely nothing. And so we played well this game. Like, if we didn't go for the deep draw line, we probably would have banished the Glamour or the Concon, and then he would have punished us because tactics and Glamour and Dark Ruler and STG, right? But we played well, we got away with a win, so hope you enjoyed this match too, and see you on the next one. Bye!